In this series of basic physics, we will learn about electrostatic potential. In this part, we will learn work done by electric field, electric potential difference, electric potential due to single point charge, electric potential due to an electric dipole, equipotential surface, properties of equipotential surface, and electrostatic potential energy. Now let's start with number 1, work done by electric field or line integral of electric field. Work done by the electric field on a unit positive charge in moving it from one point to another in a electrostatic field is represented by negative line integral of electric field. That is, WAB is equal to integration of dW is equal to minus integration of A to B E vector dot D vector. Using the value of B, we can write in minus integration of A to B Q1 Q0 by 4 pi epsilon naught L square to DL. That is equal to minus integration of RA to RB Q0 4 pi epsilon naught DL by L square, where RA and RB are the radial distance. Integrating, we have WAB is equal to Q naught 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RA minus RB. Now the importance of negative sign. Let Q naught be the test charge in place of unit positive charge. The force F vector is equal to plus Q naught E vector acts on the test charge due to the source charge plus Q. It is radially outward and tends to accelerate the test charge. To prevent this acceleration, equal and opposite force minus Q naught E vector has to be applied on the test charge. So finally we can write AB is equal to integration of dW is equal to minus A to B E vector dot DL vector, that is equal to Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RB minus 1 by RA. Now the equation provides, the equation shows the work done in moving a test charge Q naught from point A to another point B along any path AB in an electric field due to plus Q charge depends only on the position of their point, and it depends on is dependent of the actual path. Number 2, this is the line integral of electric field is path independent. Number 3, line integral of electric field over a closed path is 0. That is, closed integration over A to B E vector dot DL is equal to 0. Number 2, electric potential. Electric potential at a point in the electric field is defined as the work done in moving a unit positive charge from infinity to that point. Moving a unit positive charge from infinity to that point against the electrostatic force irrespective of the path followed. Electric potential WAB is equal to integration of AB E vector dot DL vector, that is equal to Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by RB minus RA, or WAB by Q naught is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RB minus 1 by RA. According to definition, RA is equal to infinity and RB is equal to R, where R is the distance from the source charge and the point of consideration. So W infinity B by Q naught, that is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R. This is also is equal to V. So we can say V is equal to W by Q naught. SI unit of electric potential is volt or Joule Coulomb inverse. We can conclude electric potential is a physical quantity which determines the flow of charge from one body to another. Now number 3, electric potential difference. Electric potential difference between any two points is defined as the work done in moving a unit positive charge from one point to the other. against the electrostatic force irrespective of the path followed. WAB is equal to integration of A to B E vector dot dl, that is equal to q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RB minus 1 by RA. WAB by Q naught is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RB minus 1 by RA. Multiplying, we have Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by RA minus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RA. So delta V is equal to VB minus VA. Electric potential and potential difference are scalar quantity, and electric potential at infinity is 0. Now number 4, electric potential due to a single point charge. Let Q naught be the test charge placed at point P at a distance x from the source charge plus Q. The force F is equal to Q naught E is radially outward and tends to accelerate the test charge. Work done to move Q naught from P to Q through dx against Q naught E is dw is equal to F vector dot ds vector, that is equal to Q naught E vector dot dx vector. So dw is equal to Q naught E dx cos 180 degree. 180 degree is the angle between E and dx. So dw is equal to minus Q naught E dx, or dw is equal to q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught x square dx, where E is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught by x square. Total work done to move Q naught from A to B, that is equal to w is equal to infinity to b dw is equal to minus integration of q naught 4 pi epsilon naught x square dx. Integrating, we have w is equal to q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So w by q, that is equal to v is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So this is the electric potential due to a single point charge. Now number 5, electric potential due to an electric dipole. We have to consider two cases. Number 1, at a point on the axial line. Look at the figure. AB is an electric dipole, and we have to calculate the electric potential at point P. So VB is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by x minus L. From previous derivation we can write VB. Similarly we can write VA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q by x plus L, where x minus L and x plus L are the distance of this charge from point P. So the potential difference due to dipole Vp is equal to Vb plus Va. Using the value of Vb and Va, we can write q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by x minus L minus 1 by x plus L. So Vp is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q into 2L by x square minus L square. So Vp is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by x square minus L square, where p is the dipole moment, and from previous idea we know that p is equal to q into 2L. Now we will consider the second case at a point on the equatorial line. From figure we can conclude that AB is electric dipole, and we have to calculate the dipole moment at point Q. So potential at point Q due to positive charge plus Q at B, VQB is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by BQ. Potential at point Q due to negative charge minus Q at point A, VQA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q by AQ. So total potential at point Q, VQ is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by BQ minus 1 by AQ. As AQ is equal to BQ, then we can say VQ is equal to 0. Now we will talk about equipotential surface. A surface at every point of which the potential due to distribution of charge is the same is called equipotential surface. Now we will consider two figures. First one for a uniform electric field and second one is for an isolated charge, and we will observe how the potential is varying in these two regions. So next part we will talk about properties of equipotential surface. Number A, no work is done in moving a test charge from one point to another on an equipotential surface. That is Vb minus Va is equal to delta V is equal to Wab by Q0. This is the explanation of work done. Potential difference. If A and B are 2 points on the equipotential surface, then Va is equal to Vb, so we can conclude Wab is equal to 0. Number B, the electric field is always perpendicular to the element dl of the equipotential surface. Since no work is done on equipotential surface, so Wab is equal to integration of A to B E vector dot dl is equal to 0. So E dl cos theta is equal to 0. E cannot be 0, so cos theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to 90 degree. So electric field is always perpendicular to the element dl. Number C, equipotential surface indicate region of strong or weak electric field. Electric field is defined as the negative potential gradient, that is E vector is equal to minus dV by dr or dr is equal to dV minus dV by E. Since dV is constant in equipotential surface region, so dr is proportional to 1 by E. D, two equipotential surface cannot intersect. If two equipotential surface intersect, then at the point of intersection there will be two value of the electric potential, which is not possible for a equipotential surface. So two equipotential surface never intersect each other. And the last point, electric potential energy. The work done in moving a charge q from infinity to a point in the electric field against the electric force is called electrostatic potential energy. Mathematically we can explain W is equal to Q into V. Thus we will move forward towards the syllabus, and finally thank you.